What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of Hood Tales, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. It's free. It helps get the video out there. Definitely watch this video to the end so you can hear the full story and all the details in the case. For my day one fam, y'all already know it's all love. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Oh yeah, feel free to share the channel with your peoples. Everybody is welcome. With that being said, let's get right into the story. When we are young, for a lot of us, we love our parents. But for some reason, around about the beginning of them teen years, whether just rebelling or being hard-headed, we start to feel our parents don't understand us. And a lot of kids start bumping heads with their mother or father. But if you are blessed enough to have grandparents in your life, they usually will play mediator. I don't know if it's because they have lived longer and even watched your parents go through their growing pains at your age. It's like they understand you. Speaking from experience, for a lot of young men, especially grandma. Of course, we all had that one grandmother who didn't play. When you was over there, you was on your best behavior. No running in and out of her house, no going in the refrigerator, and no touching the TV. You would sit there and watch all the old shows, stories, in the heat of the night, judge shows. But if you had more than one living grandmother, you had the other one who was sweet, understanding, and spoiled you. You loved going over there because whatever mommy and daddy said no to, she would get it or let you do it. She might even convince your parents to ease up on you a little bit and remind them they did the same thing at your age. It's nothing like that unconditional love from granny, but some kids take that for granted. And for anybody, especially the person like grandma who has raised her kids and is stepping in to help with the grandkids, you never expect a tragic ending, especially by the hands of another family member. And on this episode of Hood Tales, we'll be taking it to Huntington, West Virginia to discuss the case of a young man who was only 14, but what he did to his grandmother got him a life sentence. Back in 2024, 46-year-old Parzella Harris was living a fulfilled life in West Virginia. Described as loving, caring, the type of woman who never met a stranger. She would give anybody the shirt off her back and always looked out for people. Parzella enjoyed spending time with loved ones, friends, family, always smiling, and a life of any event. But more important to her than anything was the relationship she had with her kids and grandkids. Outside of family, Parzella loved her job at West Virginia Choice, where she worked there for years as a home health care aide. She was even in a committed relationship, planning a wedding in the near future with her fiance. She had the life most dreamed of, a loving family, great career, but being selfless, when her grandson, Amauri Powe, needed to come stay with her, she didn't hesitate. The young man was described as a typical teen. He liked to be around friends, play video games, and hang outside. It's not clear the circumstances on why Amauri wasn't living with his parents, but him and his grandmother got along fine at first. Everyone stated she loved the young man and would do anything for him. On February 4th, 2024, it was a quiet Sunday when a family member found Parzella in her home in the 1900 block of 18th Street unresponsive, suffering from multiple cut wounds. Local police were called to the home. When they responded to the scene, unfortunately, it was too late. Parzella had passed away from her injuries. She had been stabbed 37 times. Family members told police she had no enemies whatsoever, and everyone loved the lady. They stated the only people that lived at the home was her and her 14-year-old grandson. The next day, Amauri was taken to a local hospital with cut wounds to his hands by family members. Doctors quickly notified police, realizing his grandmother had been stabbed the day prior. When asked where did he get the cut wounds from, the teen at first didn't say nothing. But another teen had came forward. With his parents by his side, he went to the local police station and told them he was Amauri's friend. He informed police on what happened the day before. He stated the young man told him he could get some money from his grandmother. So he went to the house, and to his surprise, Amauri attacked her. With that and the cut wounds, he was taken into custody, charged as an adult with first-degree hit, and his friend accessory after the fact. The community and family were in shock that Amauri would do that to his grandmother, who took him in and would give him anything. A vigil was held for Parzella, where everybody showed up, showed their love, and mourned the sweet woman who had helped so many people in the area and was a great person. As the case made its way to trial, the courtroom was heavy, filled with anger and emotions. As Amauri, now 16, sat quietly, family members got on the stand and called him evil. Some felt they could never forgive him for what he did and stated he should never be free again. Others just reflected on the type of person Parzella was and was hurt that her life was cut short so soon, especially by the hands of her own grandson. By this time, Amauri had admitted to his actions and taken his grandmother's life. The reason behind it, what he told the courtroom, was money. The young man claimed even at just 14 years old, he had an addiction. He didn't say to what. He looked at his family in the courtroom, apologized for his actions, and stated he could only try to be a better man as he was going into adulthood. The judge agreed with members of the family that the crime was evil, cold, and calculated, and emphasized it was his own grandmother whose life he took. The judge stated, "You showed her no mercy, so I shall not show you any." And in January of this year, the young man was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after serving 15 years. Because in the state of West Virginia, it's against the law to give juveniles, even sentenced as adults, life without parole. The other team involved worked out a deal for the accessory charge, and it was believed all charges was dropped. Family members were happy with the outcome, and some felt Amauri should never be free again, even though he was only 14 when the crime happened. They felt he knew exactly what he was doing. Rest in peace to Parzella. I send my prayers and condolences to her family. 46 years old, still young, life cut short by her own grandson. She took him in, fed him, clothed him, and looked out for the young man. That's beyond terrible. I don't know what was up with Shorty or what he was addicted to do that to your own grandmother for money. This one hit close to home though, because I was around about that same age when I went to live with my great grandmother and my mother after bumping heads with my father. And Granny, as we called her, was my hut. She could calm me down when I would get crazy, when nobody else could. She was there for me when my mother passed away, let me know when I was wrong in a way I could understand. Even wrote me when I was locked up. And even on a fixed income, she would even send me money orders to my commissary. When she passed away, it crushed my soul. So I myself couldn't imagine doing nothing like this. I couldn't imagine hurting nobody in my family if they were not trying to hurt me, but especially not my grandmother. That don't even sound right. I'm not sure if Shorty regrets what he did or not, but his decision definitely will sit on his chest for the rest of his life, even when he is released. But I want to know y'all thoughts about this situation, fam. Leave it in the comments. And remember, we gotta succeed, not to fail, so we won't be just another hood tale. Yeah, man, that's a terrible story. Rest in peace to Parzella. I definitely send my prayers to her family. But I ain't gonna talk too much more about this one. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. Y'all already know it's all love, fam. This is another episode of Hood Tales. It's your boy Tony 2 times. I'm out.